Jakob Seidel's got him pinned up. Shea Bush is able to backhand the puck ahead, and Everett tries to send it up the ice. Deflects off a body. Dylan Lebret works it in behind his own net. Adam back over to Lebret. Little hot to handle. Everett steals, centering pass, and a one-timer turned aside by Xavier Wendt. Good save on Shea Bush. Face-off won by Gavin Garland. At the line is Jakub Vanacek. His stick broke as he shot. Now Everett's going to try and take advantage. Vanacek in the neutral zone kicked it right to a Silvertip player for a partial breakaway, and they put it wide. Dangerous play there for Tri-City. Vanacek still without his stick. Free along the near wall. Aiden Bouchard takes a heavy hit as Cook clears to center. Americans looking for a 2-on-1. Savin Burke on right wing fires, and a blocker save by Legault. Rebound is high in the air. Silvertips catch it and set it down, and it's picked up by Zachary Shantz as he skates through center ice. Adam being double teamed in behind the Tri-City net. Thomas Ratz has the puck as he hooks it ahead for Carter Kingerski. A nice move. Kingerski through center ice. Into the Everett zone on left wing. Kingerski driving wide. One hand on the stick. He'll cut to the goal. Stop by the goal. Rebound was there. Nice move by Carter Kingerski trying to set up the opening goal of the game. Cash Cook on left wing. He'll gain the line looking at the net. He'll go back door and it's blocked. And now Tri-City's got to hustle back as Everett looks for a 2-on-1. Pass to the middle of the ice just onside. Van handed down low to the goal and they score. What a rush in transition for Everett as Shea Bush finishes it off, and the Silvertips have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Bush really kicked it into another gear as he came to the net. Went forehand, backhand, able to slide it in underneath that left pad of Wendt to make it 1-0.
Just kind of muscled it past Xavier Wendt as he might have clipped the skate of Wendt as well when the puck went in. But either way, it is the Everett Silvertips who get the game's opening goal. That's how quickly they come in transition as well. Tri-City thought they had a 3-on-2. You blink, and it's a 2-on-1 for Everett.
Again, a very good penalty taken by Smith. Borderline could have been a penalty shot.
33 seconds into the second. Americans on their first power play. Here's Ellick. He scores! 5 seconds into the power play, Charlie Ellick scores to tie the game at 1. Looking back door, good stick by Goodell to break it up. Dylan Lebret around the boards in his own zone, picked up by Everett. Van Hand into the corner, now he'll center in front of the goal, stopped by Wendt. Rebound loose, cleared down the ice by Cash Cook.
Smart clear there, thought about maybe carrying the puck, but there wasn't any time, just get rid of it and get the change.
Everett off this face-off in their own zone. Pisani goes around the boards for Clark Schaefer. Schaefer just wants to clear, bouncing out to center, right onto the stick of Reese Jamieson. He'll fire on. Rebound is there off of Wendt, and they score. Big rebound off of Xavier Wendt. I don't think the Everett player charging to the net knew the puck had gone in because he went barreling into the crease looking for a rebound. But a big rebound goal for Everett, and they regain the lead at 2-1.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce as it came, kicked off right out of Wentz, right out in front, and puck ended up right in the skates a little bit late. And there it is with the bang in, and not a lot McIsaac could do right there.
Legault stops it behind the net. He'll fire it around in his forehand for Dufour, and Dufour clears it to center. Here's Clark Schaefer looking for a step. Schaefer bumped by Vanacek as the puck goes to the goal, and Xavier Wendt got run into as he and now Abagosh dropping the gloves with Clark Schaefer, who got bowled over into Xavier Wendt. Abagosh immediately coming to the defense of his goaltender. Wendt is back on his feet, by the way, as Abagosh and Clark Schaefer tie up in the corner. Abagosh will have his helmet pop off as the two linesmen get in between them. There was a penalty coming up on the play. Abagosh getting the crowd fired up. We'll see what they end up deciding here, but it was Vanacek and Clark Schaefer who were tied up with each other, and they went flying into the goaltender Wendt. There was a hand up for a penalty, and then Abagosh immediately came in and started going after Schaefer, so I wonder if we might get even up here.
Yeah, maybe an instigator that comes up on that as he went in and pulled Schaefer out of there, but Schaefer, I don't think they felt had made an attempt to stop going toward the net. We'll let them sort it out.
Back inside the Toyota Center, 11:40 to go in period 2. Silvertips holding on to a 2-1 lead. Americans intercepting a puck along the boards, and Kingerski nearly caught Legault looking the other way. Now a long shot is stopped. Big rebound is there, and covering up is Legault. There's some strategy from Tri-City. Just throw the puck on net and create some havoc. It nearly worked twice.
Yeah, good hard drive from the left point by Vanacek, but even better positioning by Kingerski as he camped right out in front of the net. Nice little backhander in close quarters, but an excellent save by Legault and able to seal it up.
Ellick looking up ice. He'll find Savin Verk on right wing. Verk looking up ice. Long stretch pass ahead for Cook. A breakaway behind the defense. Cook denied by Raiden Legault. Stayed right with him. Tried to open up the 5-hole. And a huge save by Legault to keep it 2-1.
Yeah, nice move as he came to the net. Cash Cook coming off the left wing boards. Kind of a surprise and able to get past the defense. Able to bust right in. Didn't have the greatest angle coming from the middle, so he cut to the middle coming off the left wing boards. Just kind of ran out of room, and Legault, nice job not committing, and waited, came out to the front of the paint and able to seal it up.
Off the draw comes to Charlie Ellick. He got the goal earlier. Charlie Ellick waits in the midpoint now. Passes to Garland. Back to Ellick again. Here is Savin Verk. He will skate in and fire. Blocker save Legault. Rebound in front of the goal. Americans are jamming, and it's going to be cleared out to center ice by Everett. Kerchal throws it across his own zone. Jackson Adam is there. He banks it ahead to Paveo. Paveo throwing it through center again. Intercepted. Here comes Landon Dupont. Gets a return feed. Dupont to the goal, and a great glove save by Xavier Wentz. Huge to keep it 2-1.
Well, you just saw why Dupont is so highly doubted. Turns it into a 1-on-0. Look at this move at the blue line, and then the give and go, and walks in. Had a good idea, tried to go shelf, but Went had a good read on it and good plan and makes the glove save.
Excellent read by Went not to fall for the fake and lower the glove. He'll backhand it up toward the line for Charlie Elliott. His pass across, looked out, is picked off. Everett looking for a shorthanded breakaway. Jesse Heslop to the goal on the backhand. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Gavin Garland with a strong back check, forcing Heslop off to the right. And a weak shot is stopped by Xavier Went. He's got Verk and Cook out there with him, flanking him. Puck dropped. Goodell wins the draw. Here's Lucas McIsaac, throws it on goal, tipped on, rebound in the slot, a backhand chance, goes just wide, just past the blocker of Raiden Legault, nearly a tie game. Dropping it back, Pisani ahead, his pass off the mark. Everett though gets it right back, and they'll skate into the Tri-City zone. Clears Clark Schaefer skating in, Schaefer run into a heavy hit, puck is loose in front of the goal and they score. Tough one there for Tri-City as the puck came right back to Clark Schaefer. 11:09 to go in the game, and Everett leads 3-1. Boy, that's a tough one for Tri-City. Looked like it was going to be broken up, but the puck was swept across the crease right to Clark Schaefer. And Schaefer snaps it home as he picks up his second goal of the year. He had 2 in 48 games last year. He's got 2 already, and Everett's got a 2-goal lead. Breck Liskey backhanding it through center, gave it away. Cash Cook intercepts, then he got poke checked, and back come the tips. Over the line, Liskey heads to the goal, rink-wide pass. Vaughn scores! Power play goal for Jackson Vaughn after a turnover at center. And the Americans will find themselves down now by a score of 4-1 as Jackson Vaughn scores a power play goal. Looked like the Americans were going to be able to get out of it, but the puck was turned over in the neutral zone, and Jackson Vaughn snaps one over the glove of Xavier Wentz coming down the right wing. Verk with some room over the Everett line. On left wing, he stops up. To the blue line, Charlie Elliott. Down low, feed, nice one. Lang, stop, rebound, scores! Cruz Paveo jumps on the loose puck in front. Another power play goal for Tri-City. It's now 4-2. Just a shot and a rebound. Paveo's first of the year. Alex Lang will get his first WHL points. Right place, right time for Cruz Paveo. Deflecting it ahead as Kingerski looks to gain the Everett line. On his backhand, Kingerski floats it down low for David Kerchal. He'll center in front. Rats scores! Thomas Rats with his first Western Hockey League goal. 4:36 to go. It's a 1-goal game. Carter Kingerski and David Kerchal will both get their first career point on that goal. Nice play by Kerchal, a no-look pass in front. Rats gets there first, and he snaps it under the glove of Raiden Legault. All of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game at the Toyota Center. 12 seconds to go. Americans have to tag up. Ellick looking for the return feed. It's turned over. Heslop with the empty net. He will ice it. Jesse Heslop puts it into the empty net. And the Americans' comeback effort will fall just short. 6 seconds to go in the game. It's now 5-3.